into a dry desert. So this is actually a really cool spot. One of the only places on the island where you can really see this so clearly. One of the things we do on a huge scale here is grass-fed beef. See some cows underneath us, both sides. That's what dominates this part of the island. The most famous cattle ranch would be Parker. This is Kahua, which offers Kahua I think it's a Wednesday midweek barbecue in that big green barn that's closest to us.
Now, a lot of these mounds, are these all volcanic mounds?
Yeah, exactly. Yep, there's one on our left that's pretty nice there. You can see the old crater. It's called a cinder cone. And there's another really nice one coming up on our right. That's a radar antenna, that golf ball looking thing. We call it the golf ball. But what happens, it's not a volcano on its own, it's part of the larger volcano context that is the Kohala. You basically have something called a pocket eruption, which is a shallow magma chamber pushing lava to the surface repeatedly in the same place. And as it does this, it basically builds a small mound, like we're seeing here, called a cinder cone. In Hawaiian, they're called a pu'u. And there's some very famous pu'u around the island, and I am hoping to show you guys some. In Volcanoes National Park, a very famous one called the Pu'u Vent, and maybe the source since 1983 when it first erupted of most of the activity that we hear and read about from Hawaiian volcano. It's a very, very prolific area. So we'll go be checking out that here, and we're going to actually see the valleys here first, and then we're going to transition. So right now we are coming up into the beautiful back valleys. We're going to start with Hanakananui, and then we'll kind of head down towards the beach. And I think you will probably like this area a lot. I do. It's one of my most favorite places on the planet. Coming up here, looking to the right, we're looking into the Hanakananui Split. Welcome to Kohala. Beautiful day out here. This is a combination of land ownerships. Some of this is private land, actually. Much of it's state land, and some of it's held under land trust.
Much wildlife up in this country?
About the only thing that, well, the first thing I would mention, I mean, yes, there's all sorts of little critters, but the big one that you would find in this area would be a pig. And it's a cross between several different types of pig that have been brought here over the years. This is Honopue Valley.
So all these rivers would flow year-round?
They pretty much flow year-round, but you know, we have dry spells where it doesn't rain. Today is not one of those. You guys may not realize it yet, but you're in for some pretty radical waterfalls. We're going to go offshore here and wrap around for a view on the left-hand side first of these coastal waterfalls. Then I'm going to take you into the Waimanu Valley, which is just over there on our right-hand side. Right under those puffy, low-hanging clouds that have been dumping water all day long is a 2,600-foot waterfall. It's the 12th tallest waterfall in the world. I'll be showing you that. Right now we're going to come around for a beautiful view here of Apua. This area here is called Apua, a very, very beautiful collection of waterfalls along the coast. The sea cliffs formed 250,000 years ago during a giant landslide. We'll bring the view to the right now.
So all the creeks are formed by erosion then?
Yeah, we're watching erosion when we watch these creeks. And now these are just small areas. If you look up to the top of these waterfalls, see the V that comes down? That's the beginning. But I'm going to show you in about 25 seconds what it will lead to in thousands and thousands of years. For example, here, this is Laupahoehoe Nui, a big waterfall in the V at the top. Eventually that'll carve right down to the ocean. I'll show you around the corner. This valley coming up here around the corner is called Waimanu, which means the Valley of the Birds. And this was formed, this is going to blow your mind, because just exactly like these other little waterfalls, cutting through the rock day after day, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and we get these beautiful valleys. So this is the first one coming up here. We're going to go in actually and explore.
Black sand beaches.
Yeah, this is Black Sand Beach from the Black Lava Rock. A very beautiful one.
How big did you say that drop was?
2,600